Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Hannah Belle. If you are new here, welcome. Today's video I'm excited about. I think it might be a long one. You're just gonna have to tune in and watch, but I am going to be going through my empties today. I've got a lot of like the end of the summer kind of empties that I am going to be sharing with you guys. So I'm excited to jump right into it because we've got a lot to cover today. I have been saving my makeup empties, skincare empties, like sunscreen and just like all kinds of different products and whatnot. And basically I'm just going to be sharing with you guys today the ones that I did go all the way through and my opinions on them, if I like them, if I would repurchase or not. So if you are curious to see what I have to share with you guys today, stay tuned. Okay, so here is what I have to share with you guys today. This box is so small, but I did write makeup empties on it just because I did want to make sure I didn't throw it away, just because it is a bunch of empty packages and whatnot. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and jump into it, share with you guys a few of my favorite products and vice versa, if I did like something, if I didn't like it, and rate all of the items 1 to 10, that kind of thing. So let's get started. So first item I have today is from Supergoop. It is their Play Antioxidant Body Mist with Vitamin C. I absolutely loved the sunscreen. I just tried Supergoop for the first time this year. Actually, I tried this one. I tried the Play Lotion, which is this but like a lotion version of it, and then I do currently use their face lotion, watery lotion. I don't know what it's called, but I do use their face sunscreen as well, and I do really like it. So I really like this. I did not like how fast it ran out. It is only 3 fluid ounces, and then like a normal one from Target would be probably about twice that size and like half the price. So it really just, you pay for what you are getting. Like, I think Supergoop uses a really good ingredients, so do with that what you will. With that being said, I'll go ahead and add this one along with it just to kind of compare the two. This is one that I got from Target. This is their Sport Sunscreen Spray, SPF 50. They're both SPF 50, and I don't remember how much they retail for. I know this size, which is 9.1 ounces, 3 times this, was way cheaper still. It was like probably like $9 for this, and then this one is, I don't remember, like 15, 30, somewhere in there. Way too expensive for what it is, especially with it being like this small. But I did get this in a pack of 5 of their sunscreens, like for like your whole body. And I'd say I went through them pretty quickly, but like I did really enjoy all of them. So since we're here, so it did come in like this little pack. It came with these 2, and then the face lotion, chapstick, and I want to say one more other thing. I just can't remember right this second, but yes, I really enjoyed this. This one I use just for my body, since it did come with a separate like face sunscreen. I use that just for my face. I use this just for my body, etc. So really enjoyed these. I'd say for both of these products, I give them both an 8 out of 10. I would rate them a little bit higher if they weren't as expensive. This one specifically, I really like how it sprays. I like how it goes on. I like how it feels. And yeah, I mean, it's a sunscreen. Like, it's got its purpose. We're gonna use it for what it's made for, and that is protecting our body and our skin from the UV rays and the sun. So I really like this one. I'd say this would be a 9 out of 10. I really liked it. I feel like it did have a pretty strong scent, but I did not get burnt once wearing this. So highly recommend, and I'd say yeah, like 9 out of 10. Okay, next one is, I have actually a couple shower gels that I went through. This one is the EVO Body from the Maria Gloria collaboration, and I just had to try something from their collab because I love Maria Gloria. And this was really good, actually. It was a body wash. They also were selling like a lotion, but I just mainly wanted to try the body wash, and try it I did. So this is only 11 ounces. I feel like I did go through it pretty quickly because it didn't like quite lather up as much as like I typically like a body wash to lather. I want to have to use less and have it lather more versus the alternative of using more because it doesn't lather enough. This one I really liked. I got this in like some sort of like subscription box, but it is the brand Kueshi and it's a vanilla shower gel. I really liked this. It wasn't anything super special. It was a body wash. It was allergy friendly and vegan and cruelty free and all of that good stuff. So I did really enjoy this and say I'd probably rate a 7 out of 10. And same kind of thing with this body wash. I think it was really good, but it did run out quickly. It smelled amazing. It was like rosemary and peppermint oils and all of the essential oils and good stuff for you that are like relaxing in the shower and whatnot. I would recommend if you do want something that is going to be like a little bit of aromatherapy. I really liked this. It is a little bit higher in price, but that is completely up to you, depending on if you want to support the business and the collaboration and the person, and like that's just what I like to do personally. So yeah, I would recommend, but I would rate both of these about a 7 out of 10 just because they weren't anything special, but I did enjoy them. I still really liked this one. I just didn't like how fast it ran out. So yeah. Okay, I have a couple hair products now. This is from Xmondo. It is completely empty. I think I've gone through a couple of these at this point, but this is their Hydromania conditioning mist and I love it so much. I just love Xmondo as a brand, and I think that their ingredients and like products are just fantastic. I use so many of them in my hair. I use the dye, all the hair products. I love it. I love them all. So this, absolutely love this. This is literally a 9.5 out of 10. I don't know if I'm gonna rate anything a 10 out of 10 just because I'm like, I don't know. Maybe, actually. I might have some stuff. But anyway, love this. And then I also have a dry shampoo from Wella. So this has been my go-to dry shampoo for years. And for some reason, the store that sells it, they opened up a new location in the town that I live in, and for some reason, like, it's smaller and they stopped carrying like as much inventory. So they literally stopped carrying this in their store, and I'm very sad about it because I did have to try a new one last time I had to go pick one up, and I feel like I didn't like it as much. I feel like the scent on this and like the way that it like disappears into my scalp and my hair and everything, I feel like it just works so well. Like this I would almost say is a 10 out of 10 if it wasn't like as expensive for like a small bottle. But yeah, I'd say this would be definitely at least a 9 out of 10. I absolutely love this product. It's got minimal ingredients, it smells amazing, it does good things for your hair, and I love it. So yeah, next product I have, this is a face sunscreen by the brand Biossance. So I actually bought this a while ago, maybe like 1 or 2 years ago, but the unfortunate thing is like I did get the bigger size and I feel like I did not get to use it before it like expired. This one specifically is their squalene and zinc mineral sunscreen. This one only had a shelf life of 6 months, so I feel like it definitely could have lasted longer. Like maybe I will get the smaller bottle next time just so I can make sure I use it all up, but I really liked this. I just wanted to try a different brand and see if I could find anything better, and honestly, like I think the Supergoop one I do like better. This one I really liked because it just went on so smoothly and it didn't even feel like a sunscreen. So I would absolutely recommend this one if you are in the market for a sunscreen. It's got really good ingredients, it works well, and I really like it. So yeah, I'd say this one's definitely like an 8.5 out of 10. Okay, this one, I feel like I've had this for so long, like there's literally dust on it, but it's the Urban Decay All Nighter Pollution Protection Makeup Setting Spray. So I always use setting spray usually. I have tried a couple different ones at this point and I do really love this one. I just hate how expensive high-end brands are. So I typically lean more towards like the medium realm, if that makes sense, just because I do want something that works well, but I also want it to have good ingredients. And I did really like this, but it did have, I think it had fragrance in the ingredients, which I don't typically love. So that would be the only thing to look out for if you are sensitive to that kind of stuff. But I really love this setting spray, of course. It's just like I wouldn't personally try to get this over anything else. Like right now I think I'm using one from NYX. So yeah, anyway. Like this one, I'd still say it's probably like an 8 out of 10. All right, next item. This is the current face wash that I use. I've used it for a few years now, I'm pretty sure. and I love it. It's the La Roche-Posay Hydrating Gentle Cleanser. So this is for normal to dry skin. I have like combination, I would say. I absolutely love this face wash, and that's why I've been using it for a few years now. This is probably like the third one I've been through, and then the one I have in my bathroom I'm like almost all the way through too, so that's just saying enough. I absolutely love this. It doesn't foam like you would want it to, but it is very gentle. It cleans your face very well. It leaves my face feeling absolutely amazing, like super soft, super smooth, and it like appears really well as well. And I think it's because it's got prebiotic thermal water in it, and it's also like soap free, sulfate free, and fragrance free. I would absolutely recommend this. I would honestly like 9.5 out of 10. Absolutely, like I really like this one. But yeah, okay, let's move on. Okay, next one is a makeup item as well. This is from the brand Lorac. This is one of their illuminating primers, and I went through this one pretty quick. It does have a fragrance. It kind of smells like lavender, but I love the appearance of this. It goes on super smoothly. I got a pretty good price on it as well. I really liked it. I feel like it lasted a good amount of time too, so that's always a good thing, but I probably wouldn't purchase this at full price just because, again, I've found like more affordable ones that I feel like work just as good. So yeah, I really like this. If I find it at TJ Maxx again, I would definitely look for it, but yeah, I'd say probably like an 8, maybe 7.5 out of 10. Okay, I have a bunch of different makeup items and whatnot to kind of get through as well, so I'm gonna kind of just try to rapid fire these. I have my Maybelline Fit Me Matte Loose Powder. I've been using this one for years. I get compliments on it non-stop, like my foundation and just my makeup in general, which thank you for always complimenting me. This is the stuff. It makes my skin look and appear smooth, flawless, porcelain-like, and I love it. I'm in the shade 10 Fair Light, and I do still use this on top of tanner foundation if I have it, just because I feel like it still mixes well and it still leaves my skin feeling and looking super smooth. So this is absolutely like one of my holy grails, and I'd say it's a 10 out of 10 for sure. This also is the foundation I've been using for probably like almost 7 years at this point. It's the Estee Lauder Double Wear, and I know I've geeked out on this before with you guys just because it is so good. It is so pigmented. It is a Double Wear Stay in Place makeup foundation, and I absolutely love it. I use the shade 2N1 Beige, and it's the same shade I've been using the whole entire time. I really love it. I would highly recommend it. This is absolutely a holy grail of mine, and I would say also a 10 out of 10. Now for concealer, I use the same concealer. Oh, just found another foundation in there too. I kid you not, I go through these things not super fast. Like I still maybe take about a month per bottle, and maybe longer if I'm trying to make it last. I'll mix it with another foundation and like the concealer and everything. When I say I have holy grails and I use the same things forever, like I probably have about 5 bottles of this concealer in my room right this second, because I did use one to get ready and I have another empty one over there. So absolutely love this. Like I said, foundation is fantastic. Concealer, I use the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. These, I feel like I run through them a little bit quicker just because obviously they're smaller, but they are pretty affordable. I think they're only like $6 or $7. So pretty affordable. I would highly recommend this. I feel like they have such a creamy consistency and they blend so well into like other products and with other products and with my skin in general. So absolutely love this concealer, would highly recommend, and I would rate probably a 9 out of 10. For brow pencil, I use the Morphe one. I have a few empties of these as well, but this is the micro brow pencil. I also use the defining one with like the angled tip on it, but it's got spoolie on one end and the product on the other, and it lasts for a decent amount of time. I do feel like I go through brow pencils pretty quickly, so I try to find one that's more affordable, obviously, for that kind of reason, but I love this one. I've been using Morphe brow products for a couple years as well, and I'd say at least like an 8.5 out of 10 for that one. And then I have this mascara from the brand, I think it's pronounced Ciate London's, not Ciate. This is their London Wonder Wand mascara. I actually really like this. I think I got this in like Ipsy or something, but the brush was so like voluminous and it made my lashes really fluffy and long, and I liked them. but I did feel like it had a lot of like the dry little flakies at the end of the day, so I probably wouldn't purchase this over anything else. And then I probably also wouldn't purchase this as like a product that I would want to continue to use, just because I don't like any sort of flakies. So I would rate this maybe like a 6.5 out of 10. Next, I have this. I've had it for so long, and I did hit pan on it. I absolutely love this bronzer though, and I feel like I had it for so long. I think by the time I decided to stop using it was just because it had just been too long, and I think like the shelf life was like only a year or whatever. Obviously with powder products it's not as dire in like having to stop using them as it would be with like a foundation or a liquid like lipstick or something like that, something wet. I love the Hoola Benefit bronzer. I really wish it wasn't as expensive. I think it's like 20 to 30 bucks for a bronzer. Like, I just don't think it's worth it. I use one from, I think Elf or Maybelline right now, and I really, really like them. So yeah, I mean, I would recommend this one if you don't mind spending a pretty penny, but it wouldn't be my first choice right this second just because of how expensive it is. But I would still rate it like an 8 out of 10. Here comes some more fun little Exmondo products. So this is actually the Wave Tech shampoo and conditioner bottles. It was probably the best shampoo and conditioner I've ever tried. Like, my hair, I have raved about this and raved about Exmondo as a brand like in so many different videos, but I absolutely love what they're doing in the hair community. I love how detailed they are with the ingredients and like how intentional they are with like different types of hair types, which I think it's probably like the best thing that they could have done at the time that they did it as well, because I haven't seen many other products like what they offer. But Wave Tech shampoo and conditioner, I love it. It smells good. It works well. You don't need too much product to get it to work well. I would rate these absolutely a 10 out of 10. Like, no question about it. I found another powder that I already talked about, so I'm just gonna... Oh, I found actually another powder. Oh my gosh, I've had this for so long. This is a Mary Kay little powder foundation, and my mom would sell like Avon and Mary Kay and stuff, and so she actually gave me this, and I really, really liked how it worked. I felt like it made my skin look amazing, but I honestly don't even know if like they still make the same products anymore. This is their just normal mineral powder foundation, and I would absolutely rate this like a 7.5 out of 10, if not an 8. Like, I think it worked really well. It's not as much like product for the price. I don't think it would be too expensive, but I know the Maybelline one's only like $6 or $7, so it's pretty affordable. This one, however, I honestly can't give you much information on it just because it's such an old product, but I did really enjoy using it still, so there's that. Okay, next one, I've got the e.l.f. Happy Hydration Cream. I remember really liking this. I used this through until it had expired because you only need like the smallest bit. The product as a whole felt really good on my skin. It matched well with like my pH, and it sat really well on my skin. It didn't feel like it was too thick or too heavy. I really liked it. I would rate it like an 8 out of 10. I also really like their eye cream as well. Okay, apparently I've been saving this box forever because I did just find more Morphe brow products. Like I said, I had a couple of these like brow pencils. One of them, yeah, this one's the defining one, and it just has the different like tip to where it's more angled and more thick. So really, really love these. And then I also had the brow pomade. I feel like what happens with the pomade though is after you open it and use it and it sits for a while, the product itself starts to get a little chunky. I hate that. I don't want that to happen, like on my brows especially. You just kind of have to be careful about that. But yeah, I would recommend probably the pencils over the pomade. Like the pencils are like 8 or 9, and then the pomade's like a 7. So it's still really good, but it doesn't last as long because like there's a lot of product and it just starts to get chunky. So not my favorite. Okay, and then I found more mascaras. I had a second one of the Ciate one. I liked it. I feel like it did kind of dry out fast though, so I wouldn't recommend. And then I did have the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. I got this maybe like a year or two ago. So again, I've had this box forever, but I loved the brush on this one. I loved the consistency and it made my lashes look so long. I hate the price though. Like this is my normal one that I use, the L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara. It's with the curved brush. So I like curved brushes for like volume, and look at that. I feel like you can really like get in there with it, you know what I mean? I like the finer brushes. I don't want them to be too big, that way like I can't even feel like I can put it on. But I love my L'Oreal one, and I would say this one lasts pretty long time, and I don't think it flakes unless I'm like really like rubbing my eye that day. But I love both of these mascaras. Like this one's amazing, the L'Oreal one, for an affordable price. This one's amazing for a more expensive price. So you kind of just have to decide what you're willing to splurge. But yeah, I would say both of these would be about an 8 out of 10. Wow, I've actually gotten through most of these like pretty quickly. I'm proud of myself. Next item I have is from Good Molecules. I love Good Molecules. I don't think I've talked about them in a while, but I had a whole video dedicated to them a little while ago. This is their hyaluronic acid serum. I use almost all skincare from Good Molecules aside from like my face wash, but I use this. And then here is also the moisturizer. I'm still currently using this moisturizer and I love it. Like it just works so well. The ingredients are just so minimal with all of these products, and this one's a silicone-free moisturizer. I like it to feel like it's like part of my skin, not like sticky or goopy, or I don't want it to pill. Love both of these. Love Good Molecules. Always like a 10 out of 10 for me on their products. Like I can't stress that enough. They're so good. If you have like any sort of problems with your skin, whether it be dryness, combination, oily, I would recommend their products 100%. Like they're just such good ingredients, such minimal ingredients as well. Like they take the most small thing that they can like put into your skin to make it just that much better, and it works. We're already down to our last couple of products. I feel like I've talked so much, like my throat is dry a little bit. Anyway, so we have a couple lip products to finish out the video with. This is the Wet n Wild lip gloss. It's one of the Saved by the Bell collaborations in the shade Jessie. I absolutely love this collaboration. I hated the lip liners because they were so hard, but the lip glosses, oof, they were banging. I loved it. I'd say 8 out of 10 on that one. And then I have just like a normal chapstick here by the brand Raw Sugar. I don't know if it's Raw or Raw Sugar. I always see the two together though. This is their natural lip balm and it tasted like pineapple, maki berry, and coconut. What more could you want? Anyway, wow, I'm actually kind of surprised how fast I got through that. I thought I would be talking for probably like an hour. I don't even know at this point. I probably had about 40 to 50 different items to share with you guys. A few of them were duplicates, but overall, I think I had like a pretty good like variety of things to share with you guys, and some of them I really liked. Honestly, like most of them I really liked. I feel like if it's something I really don't like, I'll just like throw it away and not talk about it. But I really enjoy doing these kinds of videos for you guys just because I feel like they're fun. I feel like they're informational. I feel like I'm helping somebody out by telling you how much I love this product and how well it works, and like just the ingredients, like everything matters. Everything you got to take into account, the type of skin you have, the type of life you want to live, whatever. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video too. I know it was a lot of talking and rapid firing and just going through a lot of different products all at once, but it's a lot of fun with me to share my thoughts with you guys. So I hope you enjoyed, and if you have any questions, always leave a comment down below and I will try to get back to you on that as quickly as I can. I'm gonna try to do these maybe like once or I want to say twice a year, but it's really hard because I feel like I don't go through products as quickly anymore. So it's like, I don't know. I'm like, I don't know if I should do one of these a year and like save all my items, or if I could do like maybe like my favorite products of the summer or my favorite products of the year kind of videos. I don't know. We'll see. But for now, that's gonna be it for today. As always, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging with Han, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.